Hello and welcome back to A Link to the Past 100% walkthrough. We're standing in the Pond of Happiness, and as you can see, all of my rupees are drained. I now have 50 bombs, which is the max, as well as 45 arrows. So I have some work to do still on the arrows, but yeah, it's obviously more than 1,000 rupees. But I don't really want to do arithmetics while playing and talking at the same time, so you can figure that out on your own. We're going back to Link's house here. Ow. Because I really want to get back into the Dark World, and the best way to get there right now is actually through here. Because after we beat Ganon, no, not Ganon, Aghanim, this, whatever you want to call this thing, became a teleport, or a portal to the Dark World, so there we go, we can use that if we want to. So the first thing I'm gonna do is, with our newfound hookshot, get over to the other side here. As you can see, the bridge is out here. But that is not a problem with our hookshot, because we can just do this. And let's not fight too much with the Hinoxes, because they are annoying and have way too many hit points. So, one thing that I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get an item slightly, I think, out of order, but it's not. I'm not gonna do like a special trick or anything to get this. Just come up here, destroy this bush, come up here, go into the light world, and now we're inside this little place here. We have this tombstone, and as you can see, we have rocks with black outlinings here, which means we can't lift those yet. But if you teleport, you can get in here. And now I want to show you a little trick that you can do in this game. You can actually start dashing and change direction after you dash. Let me see here. I can get, there we go. So basically, if I press A, and then I can press up, for instance, and I can run up like that. I can press A and press down. Because if we stand against this tombstone and we try to run, we press A, well, it actually worked. Okay, I thought it was gonna grab onto the tombstone like this if you pressed A, so I thought you might have to start to dash like this and then run in, but you didn't have to do that, so I guess there is no trick involved in getting this. This is the magic cape. It will render us invisible for a short time, or actually not a short time, until our magic meter runs out. But anyway, back into the Dark World. We're going to have to do a little bit of item collecting before we get to the next dungeon. And I guess a fair warning about the dungeon. It is slightly mazy. But there is a really fast way to complete it. And that's usually how I complete this dungeon. Let me see here, what do I need? I don't know. And so I don't actually know my way around that dungeon very well, because I just take the most straightforward path through it. But in order to show you the map and compass and other stuff, I'll have to kind of run around a little bit and try to work out how the dungeon works on screen. So if it's not super pretty, that's why. I want to kill those guys. I think I probably talked about them in the last episode or something, but they deal 3 hearts of damage, so We don't want to mess with them if we don't have to. Alright. And we're gonna put our newest item to use here pretty soon. Oh, actually, you need a hookshot too here. So, hookshot across, and if we use the magic cape, we can actually walk through these things. So, that's a handy thing to keep in mind. I need magic mirror. Lots of item switching in this episode. Okay, and before I jump down here, I like to charge my sword and then just release it as soon as I hit the ground, because that guy will fly towards you and he will hit you if you don't remedy that situation somehow. So that's not very nice. Anyway, also here you might remember the guys that were sawing this tree. They're done now, and we can just bash into it, and it will reveal a hidden passage. And in here we'll have some fairies. Might grab one just because. And yeah, another heart piece. Okay, back into the dark world. Now we can go to the third dungeon. Oh. Okay, so technically, the third dungeon basically goes throughout or underneath the entire forest here. This is now called the Skull Woods. And any hole or entrance in here will lead to the dungeon. So I want to get the most important stuff out of the way now. So we're gonna go here and into this room. And here we are. So in almost any room in this dungeon, you'll have the wall masters or floor masters or whatever they're called in this game. Not sure, but they will of course take you to the beginning of the dungeon, or where you've last entered the dungeon in this case, if they grab you. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna wait for one of them to appear. And now I can work in peace. And here is the big key already. Okay, that was close. Okay, so now we need to head back out, and I don't know what I'll need. Oops, that wasn't very fun. Okay, so now we're gonna fall down where the heart piece was in the light world. Yeah, the spike traps, they will actually deal damage to enemies. So that is something you can keep in mind, especially when dealing with Gibdos. They might, or they will take a lot of damage from those spikes, so yeah, it's pretty handy. You have to hit one of the star tiles in the other room, because otherwise there would be a big hole here. So and this will take us to the big chest, which has the fire rod. Very nice. And while we're here, we can get the map like that. I'm just gonna ignore this guy. And now's the time when I'm gonna start exploring. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, this dungeon is pretty difficult actually. Lots of strong enemies and pretty annoying enemies too. Oh. So it's good to learn the straightforward path through it, so you don't have to deal with a lot of these enemies and annoying rooms and wall masters and stuff like that. So I don't really know where we are exactly, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, if you open this, bunch of holes will appear. But it might kill those turtles, so that's good. Let me see, is there... yeah, there's something down there. There's also something up here. Oh, it's this room. See, one thing to keep in mind with the Gibdos is that you can kill them in one hit with the fire rod. It does consume magic though, of course, and we want to preserve our magic as much as we can for the boss. But I will show you a few tricks that I have that can help you save on magic. So, oh, I don't want to go there. Where do I go now, I wonder? Okay, I'm gonna have to wander around a little bit. I might have to take care of this guy, I'm not sure. Ah, oh, damn it, he took my shield. That is actually not very good. Oh, there we go, good. I think there is a shop that sells shields in this version of the game too. Okay, let's just go in here then. But where will this take me? Oh, that's right, we have the hole in the very beginning of the dungeon too. Ugh, come on. Anyway, we have this hole here. We can fall down. And wow. That's pretty amazing. Okay. By stepping on those star tiles again, we can get rid of some holes that were in this place. And now oh man. Okay, so this room, yeah, we have a collapsing floor. I'm not really interested in that. Guess I'm gonna go and take a look at that other room that I missed in the beginning. I don't know, maybe I should show you how to do this dungeon the quick way as well. Maybe, just maybe. But anyway, we have a key right here. We also have a door that won't actually open, even if you kill all the Gibdos. you'll have to come from the other side, and I'm actually not sure yet again how you actually do that. So there can't be anything important in there because we have everything we need. So I don't know. Actually, of course, it's one of those passages in that room that we fell down to. Here, in this hole. That's right. So I think we've seen most of the dungeon now, so let's go and finish it. Sorry for this being a pretty messy episode, but it's a messy dungeon, so... Anyway, oh, I should get that. I don't have any money left, so hit that thing with your fire rod and you can enter. And now we have to basically go through some kind of maze here. I think I remember how this goes. Yeah, there we go. Would like to see how what that looks like, because it has confused me a little bit. Because you have a fireball that can go through those one of those passageways, but you can't. So okay, yeah, that yellow thing, by the way, will turn you into a bunny for a short period of time, or I guess until you get hit, apparently. Wow, I don't have any life left. That's not good. We might have another death on our hands. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna use the mirror to get back and take that off, because otherwise I might accidentally press that button. I don't really want to do that. Oh. Okay, well, we got some hearts. And now we have this place. I'm gonna kill all the Gibdos with the fire rod. And what I like to do here is actually to wait with getting all these magic refills until you light the torches. And you need to enter the door before the torches close. So on here I like to use bombos actually. That will kill everything. In this room. There we go. No life. I don't know, maybe I can... Since I do have 2 fairies, I guess I could let one go and try to grab it. And I'm gonna use the fire rod for the boss, so... We do have one last magic refill up here, so... And welcome to one of the most annoying bosses in the game. Moving floors, moving spike traps, and Mothula, as this guy is called. His patterns are really erratic. Shoot laser rings at you or whatever. Oh, damn it. There we go. Yeah. See, it took almost all my life away. Damn. So far, not the best playthrough I've ever done, but it works. Yeah, I used to be better at this game. I used to play it all the time, 10 years or so ago. I don't know, I got into a real habit of playing this once a week or so. So I was better at it, but I guess I overplayed it at some point, and I haven't been playing it nearly as much since then, so I'm a bit rusty. Now I only play this game a few times a year. Okay, so I'm gonna head back. Gonna have to go through the dungeon, which is kind of weird to get out of these woods, but it's fine. Okay. So let's head to what was Kakariko Village, and now is the Village of the Dead. I would like to find a chest before we end this episode. That's in here somewhere. Now most of these houses and stuff like that are all ruined, but some are intact, such as this shop right here. I think this is what I'm looking for. Yeah, it is. This chest holds 300 rupees, so that's really nice. And now I have enough money to play another random minigame. And that minigame is... hold on a second. These guys right here are thieves. They exist in the light world too. And they will sort of, when they touch you, I guess I could show you. When they touch you, some money and bombs and arrows will fly out of your pockets. Anyway, here is the chest game, which I'm gonna play at the start of the next episode. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.